Hey everybody, and welcome to Long Story Short with Uncle Jeff. Today we'll be continuing the exciting story of the battle for Zendikar. It's time for Oath of the Gatewatch. When we last left our heroes, they were attempting to trap Ulamog, one of the three Eldrazi titans. They had done so using a network of Hedrons, but Ob Nixilis was waiting for this. He stole the power of the Hedron network, freed Ulamog, and regained his spark. Now, Ob had originally planned to leave Zendikar as soon as he could, but Nissa has already interfered with his plans too many times, so Ob attacks Nissa and subdues her. Then he goes after Gideon and Jace as well. He takes them to a cavern in the distance. Tazri and the other allies are distracted by the arrival of Kozilek, the second Eldrazi titan. Without Gideon, Tazri is in charge. She leads the allies away, hoping to save some of them. But Kozilek does not simply devour like Ulamog does. Kozilek unleashes a wave of distortion. It has a different effect on each person it hits. Some are simply turned inside out. Tazri is subjected to thousands of years of existence in a single moment. But she survives and has new confidence. She rallies the survivors and moves out. Chandra is still here, unable to find her friends. Tazri points Chandra in the right direction at a cavern in the distance. Chandra evades the Titans and goes to the cave where Ob has trapped her friends. She fights Ob but cannot beat him. He is too strong, but Jace is able to secretly tell her how to break their prison. Chandra does so, and the other three are freed. Together, the four heroes take on Ob Nixilis. Seeing that he is defeated, Ob planeswalks away. The heroes emerge from their cave and see Kozilek and Ulamog, slowly advancing. It is strange how Ulamog destroys all while Kozilek turns things into something else. Jace points out that there is a large possibility that they have lost. The Eldrazi cannot be stopped. Nissa is like, there is no way in Zulaport I'm leaving this place. I'm gonna stay. Gideon sees what both of them are trying to say, and it inspires him to take an oath. An oath not simply to defend Zendikar, but every plane in need. To his surprise, Nissa does the same. Her oath is worded very differently, but it still is true to Gideon's intent. Jace and Chandra also take the oath as well, and the Gatewatch is formed. Meanwhile in the sea, Jori-En wakes up. She was cast here when the sea gate was destroyed. As she swims around, she sees the corpses of all the creatures Kiora had summoned to fight for her, and then she finds Kiora. Kiora's kind of having a bad day. Not only was she defeated, she also lost the Bident, and she can't seem to find it. Kiora can sense the Bident's locations, but she doesn't know how to get there, so Jori helps her. The two merfolk swim below and weave through a network of weird stone transformed by Kozilek. They eventually find the Bident and return to the land to find their allies. Back at the allies' new camp, Tazri's organizing everyone. She is convinced now that they can win, although she does not know how. Jace shows up with half a plan. He believes that the Eldrazi can be killed if they are sucked into Zendikar completely, but he doesn't know how that will work. Nissa feels confident that she can manipulate the ley lines in such a way that the Eldrazi will be drawn in and eventually killed, but only if the two of them are standing right next to each other. Tazri agrees to lead her army as bait and draw the two titans together in the Sea Gate Basin. Gideon and Chandra go along to defend Nissa. The heroes move out and attempt their final stand. The titans are easily baited, and Tazri leads them to the appointed spot. Nissa springs the trap and sucks them into Zendikar. As the titans are pulled out of the blind eternities, countless smaller spawn fall from the sky. Ugin had explained to Jace that the spawn are merely an extension of the Titans, and it seems that pulling the Titans into Zendikar summons all of their spawn. Gideon and Chandra fight back against the wave of Eldrazi while Nissa holds the Titans in place. But doing so drains Zendikar. Nissa realizes that Zendikar itself will give out before the Titans do, so instead she gives the full power of Zendikar to Chandra, who incinerates the Titans. Both Ulamog and Kozilek are turned to ash. The battle is won and Zendikar is saved. After the battle, the heroes are celebrating at their camp. When Ugin shows up, Ugin is not what you would call a happy camper. Jace is all like, yo, I know how you said to trap the Eldrazi, but that wasn't gonna work, so we had to improvise. And Ugin's all like, yo, you have no idea what you've done. The Eldrazi are a force older than the worlds we live on. Who knows what will happen now that two of them are dead? This is super duper bad. Jace is all like, well, okay, but I didn't have a choice. And Ugin's like, I don't care, you should leave Zendikar before you make things worse. If Nahir or Sorin knew what you had done, they would be far less forgiving. So Jace decides to leave to go to Innistrad to find out what Sorin has been up to all these years. But before he leaves, he goes to the rest of the Gatewatch. Nissa is planting the 4 seeds that she was given by that random vampire a while back. The 4 heroes stand together before leaving to save other worlds. And that is how Oath of the Gatewatch ends. What will happen next? Will the Gatewatch be able to protect other worlds? Will Jace be able to find Sorin Markov? Will the destruction of the Eldrazi bring about unforeseen consequences? We'll find out next time. I've been Uncle Jeff. Thanks for watching.